Vandals. That's what crappy politics is turning us all into. Vandals who willfully damage the future with too little care for our kids. Which is why I am so angry and frightened and embarrassed that politicians are flip-flopping in their support for the carbon price. What's at issue is a principle my mom drilled into me long ago. If you make a mess, bloody well clean it up. But if Canadians follow these leaders' examples, the next time a parent enters a child's messy room, they're gonna say, "You made this mess, so now clean up some of it, and only if it's not too hard, and only if your friends are also cleaning up their rooms, and wait a sec, is it actually messy in here at all? And who cares if it is? Just let the next child who sleeps here clean it up." Any parent who skewered their foot on a toy this morning or tripped over a pile of dirty laundry knows that's no way to run a household, and it's no way to run our country. Because when we fail to pay for our pollution, we betray our children. We condemn them to lives filled with unnatural disasters, because pollution absolutely does change the weather, regardless of whatever fake news some politician is trying to spew. And yes, big companies with big profits and big carbon footprints, they should pay their fair share so that the rest of us don't feel like chumps when we pay for our pollution. But let's be honest. We consumers, we workers, we everyday Canadians, we pollute. And research shows we pollute more than most people in most other countries. We may not want to, we may not like to, we may not feel like we have other choices because other alternatives are out of reach. And for those with lower incomes, that is true. But for the rest of us, we absolutely have choices, and it's with those of us that I now plead. When we fail to pay for our pollution, we take away choices from our kids. The choice to live in a summer without smoke, or to play in winters with snow, to actually have clean drinking water, and many of the other gifts that our planet provides, and on which their lives literally will depend, their safety, their health, their livelihoods. Our youth know this. Research shows that so many feel betrayed by adults and decision makers who have not done enough to protect the planet's health. And who can blame them when our politicians invite us to colonize their future, expecting them to sacrifice for us when we won't take responsibility for our pollution now? Let's please reverse course. Let's beg our politicians to let us be remembered as good ancestors who pay for our carbon pollution, our water pollution, our plastic pollution, good ancestors who pay for all of our pollution so that we have reason to pollute less, and we pay to clean up our mess. Because nobody wants to be remembered for failing to protect the planet for our kids when we had one last chance to save it.